If you missed last week's vlog, you probably don't have your notifications on, so do me a favor right now and click that bell so you get notified next time we post a video. But last week, if you missed last week's vlog, you would have missed that we went to Washington, D.C. And then afterwards, we took a train to our next destination, which many of you guessed was New York City, which is exactly where we're going to start today's vlog. So let's get it going. My God, it's so bright in here.
Wow. This view is crazy.
Y'all look. The Statue of Liberty. Ka-chow. And then over through here, the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my God. This is crazy. Are you impressed?
I am very impressed. I just opened this.
Oh, you can open that? Oh, whoa. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow, this is by far going to be the nicest hotel I have ever stayed at.
Same. I would definitely agree. The view is spectacular.
Wow.
The inside is crazy too.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out. This is so cool. Wow. Okay, well, we'll just do a really brief room tour because you're going to see us here for the next several days. Obviously, we already saw the view, and so you can kind of see the location of this hotel. The reason I picked this one is because it's the most sustainable hotel in New York City, and it's also iconic because of its location in general. So, like, it's just a really cool hotel all around, and I'll tell you about all the little features and stuff that it has, but all the wood is repurposed, which is really cool, so keep that in mind as we go through this. Organic cotton bedding, all that kind of stuff, and if you come over here, one of the guarantees with the hotel is that every room will have live plants in it. So these are real live plants that they have people like take care of, which we all know why that would be Shelbi's forte. And then like a lot of the decor is reused, like old stuff, which is also very cool. And I'm freaking out. This is so beautiful. But anyway, there's like a little living area. TV, beautiful view, like everywhere you look, which is cool. We can come this way because it's basically like a circle room. So if you're over here, then this is the entrance. This is a water refill station, which at our last hotel was supposed to be like the most sustainable hotel in DC, right? But they didn't have any way for us to refill our water, which was ridiculous to me. These are also made out of old wine bottles. And so you can just turn this on and you get water that you can fill up your water bottles with, which I was very excited to see. And in the bathroom, they don't have any single-use like body care stuff. It's all refillable, bigger things. There's a shower, and it's nice in here. It's like a whole, this is a fancy-ass hotel too, guys, because the shower head is like right here. So this whole area is the shower, and then there's also a bathtub if you want to partake. And then, yeah, obviously the room. And the fucking view is crazy. Holy shit. Oh, look, a helicopter's landing.
Where?
Right there, can you zoom in? We're gonna get settled in and then we'll catch up with you guys once we're done with that. Madison has to work from home today, aka our hotel room. I'm gonna go meet a stranger to go thrift shopping. I really love the Airbnb experiences, and I signed up for one with a custom tour to find plus size vintage items in Manhattan. So I'm going this way, Madison's going that way, and then we'll catch up with you when we meet back up.
getting a little bit of a late start today. It's about 7 p.m. and we're in Bushwick because we heard the art scene was lit. There's graffiti everywhere, and we're following this interactive map that we found online that's basically a walking tour so that you can see local art in the Bushwick area. So far, it's crazy. This is the most graffiti I've ever seen in one area ever. There's graffiti on cars, there's graffiti on buses, there's graffiti on trucks, there's graffiti on walls. Like, it's intense.
The place we came to eat is closed. I would like the Malibus to take a guess who planned this dinner.
And now we're gonna eat somewhere else because our vegan joint is closed.
Luckily, this place right here called Wild looks pretty cool. It's called like Greenhouse. It's got really cute art on the side of the building and tapas. So it kind of meets all the expectations of the night.
It is a brand new day, and we are currently joining you from the NYC ferry. We're headed to the One World Trade Center, which is the trade center that they built after the Twin Towers collapse, and we're also heading to the site where the towers used to be, Ground Zero. That's the current activity. This is our first time riding the ferry, so hopefully we can get a good view from the river here. Behind me, you can actually see the South Pool where the South Tower once stood. It's really surreal being here in person. I mean, especially because we just memorialized the 20-year anniversary of when it actually happened. I still remember when I was it was maybe like second or third grade, and my teacher actually got out one of those big TVs that sat on that like little black rolly thing and rolled it into my classroom, and we all watched it happen. It almost sends a chill down my spine being here. It's so crazy, but the pool is really beautiful. Like, it's a very nice way to commemorate the event. Do you remember what you were doing the day of?
My teachers did not show it to us. They didn't like show it on TV. But I remember we got out of school early and my sister was like, the buildings fell, and I didn't know. And then we got home and my mom had it on TV and she wouldn't let us watch it, and she made us clean the bathrooms. That's what I remember about it. But I remember being scared of like literally going back to school, going to the grocery store, getting mail like after that.
It's so crazy being here. I almost want to cry. I'm definitely the emotional one in the relationship, but I'll try not to.
Did you?
What?
You just said you're the emotional one in the relationship?
Yes.
Since when?
I show sadness really well. Other emotions are hard for me.
Yeah, that's the only... Yeah.
This is a cool building. It looks like ribs. So you walk right around the corner, and this is where the North Tower once stood. It's like a little fountain that we can't access because of this like chain. I'm not sure why we're not able to access it, because if you look behind me, like here, over there, there's a cop, and then over somewhere around there, there are more cops. One of them has an AK-47. I'm not sure what he needs that for.
You'd think they'd be able to control anything happening without blocking it off, but I don't know, something's going on.
Yeah, better to be well protected than to not be, but this is as close as we are able to get to the memorial pools that were put in place.
And we're actually moving hotels. That way we got like a taste of Brooklyn, and then we'll also get a taste of Manhattan. And our next hotel is only like a few blocks from here. So hopefully one of the days when we're here, we'll walk by and it will be open.
But I was really excited to come today, so I kind of pulled her leg and I was like, can we go see it? I don't know if you all remembered, but just a couple of vlogs ago, we literally were binge watching like the documentary on all this stuff. It's just crazy because you hear and read about so many historic things, but this is something that we actually lived through. Shelbi was saying that earlier, and you hear about like all these wars and like events and stuff happening, but we actually lived through this one.
We were just gonna walk around, but it's not stopping the rain, so we decided we'll take this bus that I've heard is a really good one. It basically will take us all the way from lower Manhattan all the way up to the top of New York, and we'll see a lot of stuff on the way, so good way to see the city and stay dry. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
The bus is empty, y'all. Talk about a tour.
All right. The VIP section. Shot of the sign. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, all the tricksters. Hopped on a bus and just made it to Washington Square Park. The locals definitely are out here. It is popping. We got people skateboarding, biking. The ganj is strong out here. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
This is a really cool park and it's got a nice vibe. There's like a fountain in the middle and apparently this arch here, boom, that's the view we're rocking. We got an arch. We got the fountain. The arch is named Washington Arch, and I actually read a little bit about it. It's to commemorate the century inauguration of George Washington. This arch was built in like 1897 or 92 or something, which is crazy, and it's still standing.
And it looks sturdy as hell, like not super fucked up, not super like dirty or anything.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
Someone scrubs that bad boy clean often. And we're just hanging out until we get a little bit of dinner later at a vegan Italian food place that Shelbi found, which, woo, good job, babe.
I went thrifting with Sam yesterday, like I said. She said we have to go eat in Little Italy. She didn't tell me anything specific, so I got on Happy Cow, looked in the area, and there's a fully vegan Italian place in Little Italy. So I'm excited for that.
That Italian food slapped. It was so good and we were both so full. But right before Shelbi went to go lay down, I was actually like, we gotta go up and see the rooftop because we haven't shown them the rooftop yet. So we're about to take you all up there. But before we do, guys, this is our last night in this hotel. And we showed y'all the view in the daytime. But here, well, let me come over here actually. This is the view at night. Holy smokes, we're in New York. We got the Brooklyn Bridge over there, and then we got the city. Oh God, it's so stunning. Statue of Liberty is that little blip right there. Wow, just wow, incredible. Now that we soaked in the views of the beautiful New York City, headed to the rooftop. The Rooftop bar actually is closed today. So unfortunately, it's only 10:30 and it usually closes at 11, but we went up there, the door was locked. So we went downstairs and we were like, hey, what's going on? Why is the Rooftop bar not open? And the lady downstairs basically said that today they're closed for renovation and they won't be open until tomorrow at 1 p.m. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to make it to the rooftop. Coming at you live from the hotel that we switched to. It's dark in here, so you'll notice that the lighting isn't as good as the last place. We're just downtown in a Hampton, nothing too fancy. Oh, this is better. She turned me around and now we are
You guys ever
eliminated.
notice sometimes when I'm not on camera, Madison will shift or I'll adjust her the way she's holding the camera so she's not cutting off half her head.
This is good, but
I'm just the production assistant.
we are headed to our next adventure. We're going to some rooftop garden, conveniently enough in Brooklyn, where we were just staying.
I know, my planning was not great, but it's a rooftop farm. It's more than a garden. It's like, I think it's going to be incredible. I'm very excited to see this, so.
Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
It's a city pigeon, just a city pigeon. gosh.
Welcome actually to taste if you like. It's different. It's actually on the sweeter side. Full organic practices.
Gotta do it.
Right here.
Do it.
You gotta do it too.
I'm on it.
She's like gonna vlog me and not do it.
I'll try it. I'll try it.
Is this Ooh. Not as bitter?
That's what I'm talking about. Some good stuff. I love the taste test too. I wasn't expecting that. That's awesome. Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it.
Wow.
Tomatoes are one thing we have successfully grown every year.
They're not
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They just take so much sun. They're like late in the season. They take a while. It's like, enjoy that. That's gonna be so yummy.
I love it. Nice.
Thank you. Oh. There we go.
For later.
Babe, stop. There's fucking four-wheelers and everything right there. Look at them go.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that just was. I kind of wish we had got videoed it, but also like not trying to die. But those four-wheelers and dirt bikes literally cornered this car so that it couldn't move, and the whole lane had to stop. And it seemed like they were just intimidating him. And it was kind of terrifying, but a very New York moment nonetheless.
Dude, I thought they were gonna freaking.
Yeah, Madison basically started running, and I was like, hey, come back. She's like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. It's like,
What are you doing? This is not entertaining. I thought they were just gonna ride by. Shelby's like, oh, they're circling and they just stopped that car in traffic.
I know, I was definitely scared and like walking, but also like I kind of wanted to see what happened.
Shelby has been out doing stuff today on her own while I've been working from home. But today we're actually going to meet a very special lady. She's about, honestly I have no idea how tall she is, but she's very tall and she's very blue. And I dressed up real nice to go hopefully get a good picture with her. We'll see what ends up happening, but we are headed to go meet Shelby today at the ferry. We've also been rocking this public transportation. A+. Some of the best public transportation I have ever used. But we're headed out now. There's Shelby. Also that couple over there with the TV and the baby, they're toxic. They've been hugging and arguing for like 20 minutes. There she go though. Not that guy. Right there. There's my girl. Hey, that's my baby. We almost missed it, but we are officially on the Staten Island ferry and we're about to see our girl in blue. Is she blue or is she green? Bluish green, I believe. The ferry ride was pretty rad. It was so peaceful being out there on the water and seeing the Statue of Liberty. That's who we went out there to go see. I think they have tours that might go specifically up to it, but we didn't need all that. We hopped on the free Staten Island ferry and got a really nice view from the ferry. So that was fun. And now we're walking to the train station because we got to take a couple of trains to get to our next destination.
It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Wow. There are a lot of people. I don't want to picture in here, but I do want to capture what it looks like in here.
Look at it.
Very cool. It's beautiful. Whee!
This is something I found out about on Instagram like a few days before we left to before we left to go to DC. And so I basically booked our tickets. Really didn't know what to expect or how to get here because it was over an hour train ride to get here, but it was super cute. It was like in Texas we have something called Santa's Wonderland, which obviously is for Christmas. But this was kind of like the same thing, but you could walk through it because at Santa's Wonderland now you can only drive, and it was for fall. So we saw a ton of pumpkins, very cool, and we just missed the 8:54 train, like literally by minutes, which really sucks because the next one doesn't come until 9:40. So we're gonna head into this grocery store and see if we can find something to eat and go to the bathroom because we forgot to eat before we came here. So, and you guys know Madison, she gets hangry, so we're gonna walk in here, see if we can't find something to munch on and kill some time before the next train. Yo, look at this freaking pumpkin. Holy crap, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow. How much do you think that pumpkin is?
Grand.
It's so cool. This is such a cute little grocery store, but I was hoping the hot foods would be open, but they're not. But they do have a microwave, so maybe we'll find something to heat up. Tell them why you're freaking out.
Because I want to see a rat running across the street.
She just saw one, but he went in the sewer apparently. No.
Do we shine the light? Think we'll find a bunch of them?
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
Trying to make yourself look like a tourist for sure.
Where the hell did we go?
He's not in there?
He's
Into the thick of it.
I don't want to be where he is.
If you've ever been to New York, you know there's an endless amount of things to do and see. So this vlog ended up being a little longer than what we like them to be. So Madison decided to give you a special treat this week. You're going to get another vlog this Thursday and then another one on Saturday. So make sure you're subscribed and we'll see you then.